Alright, time to find out what this video will be on. Ooh, that one might be a bit down the pipeline. Baby's First GTA is a game that I expected to cover about as much as you did. Whilst being consumed by Warhammer 3, Elden Ring, and Risk of Rain 2, I pretty much said fuck it, threw a dart at a wall, and now we're here. Simpsons Hit Run is a TV show tie-in game. Oh my god, what the fuck? But thankfully, this game is a standout amongst its ilk. Some might even call it a masterpiece. But is that true? Join me, Best of Blunk, as we find that answer together. Simpsons Hit Run is a game set in the fictional land of America. There's no way on earth a place like that could be real. In the game, you'll play as beloved fan favorites like Homer, Bart, Marge, and Lisa. Oh, God, why does it have to be Lisa? And of course, who could forget the character that everyone loves most, Apu.
I hate Apu.
No.
Because of that, I dislike The Simpsons. The whole series.
No. We're not going there. The name of this game is Cars, going really fast. That's the whole game. Cars, you drive them, you crash them, you turn them into rockets, and you bomb the nuclear plant with them. Yes, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a car game. The whole shebang is racing, unlocking, and doing various vehicular activities, like running people over. You're gonna run over a lot of people in this one. This is the gameplay throughout the whole thing. I'm serious, it's so easy to describe, it barely needs its own title card. Games in 2003 were way simpler back then. But saying Simpsons Hit and Run is just a car game is about as honest as saying Undertale has a fandom. Because it doesn't. It has a cult. On paper, Simpsons Hit and Run sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. But it isn't. There is a scuffed, vibrant, and humorous soul that holds it all together, that makes these dot points, these boring dot points, work so well.
Millhouse, still working for the man, I see. I've decided to buckle under and accept it. The money I earn goes towards my dad's child support payments.
The charm of the game oozes out slowly but surely. You'll see why by the end of this video, of that I am certain. But for now, let's talk about the story.
This is the part where I explain the story.
Level 1, Mission 1. Deliver Lisa her science project and then go to work. Now that is a gripping opening. I'm joking, the plot of the game isn't something for the Iliad. It's pretty simple, it actually reads like a normal Simpsons episode. Here's the quick notes. Do chores for Marge. Chuck some corn. Whatever that means. Weird surveillance cameras start appearing all over town. Piss off a dinosaur made from trucks. Bart gets kidnapped by aliens, as you do. Buzz Cola makes everyone want to kill each other, piss off a dinosaur made from bones, and aliens are using evil cola to make the dead rise and eat the living for views on their intergalactic TV show named Foolish Earthlings. What? I need a minute. I need a fucking minute. Yes, the story is just an entertaining vehicle to keep you interested in playing Bowling with Humans repeatedly over the course of the game. The writing is doing most of the heavy lifting on this one. It doesn't make sense at all, and that's all the better when it remains enjoyable despite its bipolar structure. Oh, thank you, darling. See you later, virgins. Can I say that? Can I keep that? I'm putting it in. Maybe I'll just put this whole bit in the video. And I'll cut it right there. On the funny haha scale of falling asleep because you're bored and laughing so hard you freeze up like a statue and can't breathe and think you're gonna die, I'd say it sits right here on the minor exhale headshake stage. Just listen to some of the stuff these characters say. It is a veritable gold mine at times.
Sorry, Bart. I can't serve booze to a minor. It ain't right.
I'm here to buy fireworks.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, I know I'm a little young to be asking this.
Look, I don't have any special brownies left.
I need Principal Skinner's dinner.
Here, do you want to try a new crusty ribwich?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, there's no meat in it. Just paste and MSG.
I need your chainsaw to chop up attacking zombies.
But then how will I defend myself?
Mo. Shouldn't the weapons go to save people who have loved ones?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I think I made my point.
Well, better go comb my hair before the zombies get here. My life stinks.
Oi! I said we didn't need this title card. Fucking ow, shit! The gameplay of Simpsons Hit Run, as I said earlier, is pretty simple. There's a couple different mission types, but they all sort of blend together into this car game soup. Run from a car, race a car, destroy another car with your car, race people, race numbers. There's also the occasional time where you'll run around on foot to talk to people or collect collectibles. Collectibles. Ugh. There's an underground car park's worth of automobiles to unlock in the game. They're all pretty awesome, especially the joke vehicles. But then there's stuff like this. You can also hijack a rando's car, but it's almost always worse than just driving one of your cars. Unless it's one of the Halloween cars, those are f***ing wiggin'. In the game, there's 7 levels, and in each of those levels, there's a couple main missions and a few side missions. I'm talking about questing in a Simpsons game. Something must have gone wrong. Now there's a mechanic I haven't touched on yet. If you demolish enough public property or bulldoze enough people, you might incur the wrath of the popo. Just like real life. If the police can stop you long enough, you'll cop a fine. They only chase you whilst this destruction meter is counting down. So driving even crazier to get away from them can sometimes just prolong the chase sequence. Me, I'm talking about chase sequences again. I must be cursed. I must be cursed. That's it, I'm cursed. The police in this game are actually a part of the difficulty, because as the missions get harder and the levels stop pulling their punches, you'll be driving around like an actual mailman. Because you've gone postal! Like the video. It takes a modicum of speed and recklessness to actually beat this game. As you get on, you'll always be watching that yellow line trying to balance speed and control. Cause when you're in a race and the police start chasing you, it is hard with a capital holy shit. At the end of the day, the gameplay is really friggin' good. Especially when you consider that this game can now legally drink. You feel old yet, kiddies? I do. Back in my day, I had to convince my sister that she controlled the accelerator and that I controlled the steering. Do you know what it's like? Just wanting to play a game on your own? Do you? You have it so easy, you have no idea what it's like. With your Fortnite and your Among Us and your Among Us Hold up. Rewind that last clip. Yep, alright, and play.
Move it, Cracker.
It's funny because it's racist.
You mean a poo is racist? Graphics, setting, world, whichever works. This is the part of the video where I discuss what I like. I like this, and I like that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The thing that I think that breathes so much life into this beloved game, aside from the writing, is the little details that people often overlook. Like how there's beer in the back of Homer's car, but only if you damage it enough. Or like how comic book guys' racing music is clearly inspired by old school Star Trek. And on the topic of music, it could not be more appropriate. Every song in this game has that same light-hearted, bouncy tone to it that just makes it so enjoyable to play the game. At no point did I ever feel like turning the music off because it was always so welcome. It fits the game perfectly. And because they're not going to Content ID flag me, I think you're going to be hearing a couple more of these over the course of my future videos. The world of Springfield has been brought to life, bristling with hundreds of examples of developers putting in a mountain of effort in places that a lot of people will just normally skip over or won't even notice. Join the army and see the other army. I could go on for ages talking about the references on their own, but we would be here all universe. The graphics are gorgeous for a 2003 game. It is amazing how well it holds up. That's why having a striking art style is way more important than having the hardest of core graphics that you can pump out at the time. Games will always look dated a few years from their inception. A good method to future-proof things is by giving your graphics a timelessness through art design. And the best part is that you can update it all later. Fortnite and League of Legends got that treatment before TF2 did. I'm not mad, you're mad. It's definitely you that's mad. Of course, it is funny when you see something that doesn't hold up. It's jarring, almost like you're not supposed to see it. Like Lisa's soulless eyes. This rings true, especially in the final stage, because the devs did not have to go to this much effort for this. But they did, and I am incredibly thankful for it, because false Halloween is one of my favorite aesthetics on Earth. So excuse me if I'm a tad biased. Levels like this make me just want to slow down and take everything in. And I think when your player wants to do that, you've definitely nailed something in game design bingo. Simpsons Hit Run is a bona fide classic. It's a labor of love from an era of gaming where anything goes. You can feel the passion contained within, and that goes doubly so for having the actual voice actors do their roles and the original writers lending a hand.
5, 5, 5, 4.
It could have ended up very easily like many of the other weird and obscure TV show movie games from the PS2 days. But it didn't. I adore this game as both a fond memory and an actual masterpiece of the golden age of gaming. Games are so different nowadays that sometimes it's fun to go back in time and play a game from an amazing nostalgic experience that you vaguely remember having, and seeing if that game holds up to your modern standards. And in the case of the little gem that could, I'd say it definitely does. I wish I could say the same about Warcraft 3, but Blizzard has somehow gotten so good at fucking up that they've invented new ways to retroactively shit on their old franchises for the 1000th time. The Simpsons Hit and Run is a timeless masterpiece. It's got problems, but they never got in the way of me enjoying the game. And to experience genuine enjoyment from a 2003 racing game, after I've played one of the best driving games ever, I'd say you've earned your place in gaming history. And I think we'll leave it there for this video. Surely there isn't any other Simpsons driving games that came out in the early 2000s. No, I am not going to review that. Wait, holy shit, I just realized. Go back. Yes, there, play, yes.
Illegal aliens are a nuisance.
Not leaf blower aliens.
Oh, you mean it's not our poo that's racist? It's the game! Thank you all for watching, and before you go, I'm releasing a channel update video alongside this one. It's got some important information in there if you're a fan of my content, but I'll save the details for that video. But thanks again for watching, and also a very special thank you to the Modding Donut team, because they made the game run modern day style, if you know what I mean. I could not imagine playing it in a box. That would just be tedious. So it was very nice of them to do that, and I'm very interested in the mods they have. I might even do a cheap and easy video covering those later. They look kind of fun. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm Hex of Hunk, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Catches. Level 1, Mission 1. Delisa. I fucking combined Deliver and Lisa to... Delisa? What the fuck am I doing?